Morning, sports fans. Oh, dark 30 here in Denver. Mountain Select 12U AA girls taking on the Rocky Mountain Sparks. Big day for Colorado hockey yesterday. DU winning the big one. All right, first out there, we've got Aria on the near side, Claire taking the face off. Greta over on the far side. Addie and Reese on D. Sienna between the pipes. Reese pulls that away from Sparks. Taking it through the neutral zone, dumps it in. Aria pressuring behind the boards there. Claire stepping up. Poking that away from the Sparks. Claire and Greta skating to it on the far side. Greta gets it in, pulls it away from the wall. That one went off the ref's skate. Lucky bounce for the Sparks. Sparks dump and chase. Reese goes up to the blue line but not out. Addie in the lane blocks that shot attempt. Monroe coming off the bench with Claire. Pokes it up to Ayla. Ayla comes in. Loses it to the corner. Brooklyn centering attempt. Ayla and Monroe in the corner digging for it. Sparks go around the wall. Ruby off the bench steps up to it. 2-on-1 starting to develop, but Brooklyn with a great stick pokes that away. Ruby with it at the top of the circle. Gets to Monroe at the slot. Monroe shoots. Saved. Rebound still in play. Girls digging for it. Now it gets whistled. Sierra, Hazel, and Kyla are coming out. Avery and Reese. Hazel taking the face off. Sparks win it back. Cleared out of the zone. Reese will get to it first. Back to Avery. Avery up the boards to Kayla. Kayla and Sierra moving up ice together. Reese skates it in from the neutral zone. Tries the center. Can't get through 3 Sparks. Sierra digs it off the boards. Tries to take it across the slot. Gets tripped up. Sparks flip that out. Avery gets back to it. Reese dumps it in. Sierra and Hazel going for it. Hazel gets to the corner. Centers it to Sierra. Oh, goalie deflects that one over Sierra's stick. She was ready for the one-timer. Addison tries to clear that out. That one's going to leave the zone. Sierra skating hard for it. Finish up the line change. Sparks go hard around the boards. Addie steps up, fires one towards the net. Addie kicks it to Greta and Claire. Claire picks it up, takes it through the slot, shoots one. Back into play. Another shot. Second shot by Greta. Evelyn keeps that in at the blue line. Here come the Sparks. Shot, save, deflected back into play. Greta picks it up high in the zone. Claire pushes it out. Aria's poking for it. Takes it across the red line. Aria comes up with it. Or sorry, Greta comes up with it. Sparks strip it away. Brooklyn gets back to it first. Brooklyn taking it around back. Sparks look to get it towards the goal. Avery deflected it behind the goal. That one will leave the zone. Ooh, lucky bounce for Ayla. Come on, Ayla. Ayla coming off the bench, picks up that puck, gets tripped, and there's a whistle. Sparks parents not happy about the call, but for the power play, we've got Ayla on the far side. Ruby took the face off. Ayla looks to center. Puck comes up to Brooklyn at the slot. Brooklyn puts it to the corner for Monroe. Back up to Brooklyn. Brooklyn back to Monroe. Ayla grabbing it behind the goal. Puck comes up to Reese at the point. Brooklyn kept it in. Puck comes to Ayla. Ayla can't get a shot off. Ruby skates through. Ayla digging for it. Goalie able to smother that. 6:53 left in the first. Score 0-0. Hazel takes face off. Sparks take that through the zone. Get it in. Can't get past Addie. Hazel clears that out. Brooklyn steps up. Sparks dump it in. Addie will get to it. Addie coming up ice. Girls going with her. Addie gets it deep. Addie centers it, goes through all the traffic. Evelyn will collect it in the neutral zone. Addie goes hard up the boards, up and out. Ooh, that is offsides. 5:47 left in the first. Sparks win that face off. Push it up ahead. Addie takes it through the neutral zone, gains the zone, looks to center, can't get through a Spark. Addie goes clear across ice. Sparks pick it up, coming off the bench. Skate it out, get through all traffic. Sienna with the save. Puck comes out to the near side of the goal and Greta picks it up. Shot, Sienna with a stick save. Claire behind the goal. Gets it picked off her stick. Addie's going to clear that out. Sparks pass it right to Aria. Aria coming in. Aria with a shot, deflected back into play. Aria with a second attempt goes wide. Sparks with a shot. Sienna with a save. Sienna able to cover that one. Ruby, Monroe, and Ayla are out there with Evelyn and Reese. Puck goes back to Reese. Reese goes up off the glass to Ayla. Ayla pokes it ahead. Monroe chasing hard. That's icing. Ruby off the face-off, right to Ayla in the slot. Sparks pick it up. Reese with it behind the goal, reverses. Loses it to Ruby. Ruby pushed it ahead to Monroe. Monroe tripped up. Ruby skates it in, gets tripped. That'll be a penalty. Another power play. Sparks parents are quiet this time. Hazel taking the face off. Puck comes over to Kyla. Kyla with a toe drag, pulls it away from the Spark, gets it up Sierra at the slot. Girl's digging for it, goes to the corner. Sparks clear the zone. Can't get past Addie the first time. Kyla with it in our zone. Clears it out. That is offsides. Sparks win that face-off, but Sierra picks it up off their stick. Can't get through the blue line. Sierra with the puck. 1-on-2, 1-on-3. Getting it deep, gets it poked away. Addie keeps it in at the blue line. Again, Addie pokes it in. Third time. This time, Reese gets one on goal. Sierra picks it up in the corner. Sierra takes it around back. Sierra flips it to the front of the crease, goes back to the corner. Sierra goes to it. That one gets poked out of the zone, but Reese will get it in the neutral zone. Reese skates it in. Dumps it deep. Addie will grab in the neutral zone. Addie dumps it in. Finish our line change. Greta gets it over to Claire. Claire tries the center. Second attempt, gets it behind the goal. Aria picks it up, gets it to the front of the crease, gets poked away to the corner. Greta at the top of the circle fires one, kick save. .104 left in the period. Sparks go off the boards. Avery, with the first touch, keeps it in, comes out, but Brooklyn is there. Sparks gain the zone. Brooklyn with it behind the goal, goes around the boards, up to Monroe. I'm always impressed with Avery's hand-eye coordination, swatting those pucks out of the air. Sparks through the neutral zone. Ruby strips it off the stick. That'll bring us to the end of the first. End of the first period. Score 0-0. I think that sound, Val, was a Sparks parent squawking. Monroe, Ruby, and Ayla out there. Reese and Addie on D. Ayla able to clear the zone there. Ruby gets that up to Monroe. Ruby can't get it through traffic to the top of the crease. Sparks pick it up, skate it around the back of the net. Nice stick check from Reese. Gets that away. Reese coming up ice, gets it out ahead. Oh, Reese with an open opportunity off that rebound, hits the side of the net. Players coming off the bench will trigger the offsides. Great chance there from Reese. Sierra and Hazel stripping that away from the Sparks on the near wall. Sparks clear that out. Brooklyn will grab it in the neutral zone. Sierra with the puck in the neutral zone. Gets poked away over to Hazel. Hazel skates it in. Can't get it deep. That one bounces over Brooklyn's stick. Evelyn will collect it. Sparks dump it to the corner. Brooklyn skates to it. Hazel digging it out of the pile. Sierra forward checking with Kyla. Or sorry, with Hazel. Sparks clear it. Evelyn gets it at the red line. Sparks get that one past the blue line. Brooklyn strips that away from the Spark. Sienna will glove that. 9:53 left in the second. Player takes face off. Sparks win it at the slot. Shoot one. Sienna tracks that, kicks it out to the far side. Sparks get it to the slot. Avery clears it up. Reese reading that shot attempt and clears that out to the outside. Greta at the hash marks, picks it up. Sienna will save and cover. Full change. Evelyn and Addie. Monroe, Ruby, and Ayla. Sparks win it to the blue line. Fire one to the near corner. Sparks try to center. Ruby picks it up, clears it out. Evelyn taking the body, Ayla taking the puck there. Ayla clears that one out. That's offsides. Sierra at the red line, collects it, skates it in. Dump it, Avery gets it. Goes around the boards, but Spark reverses it to the near side. Brooklyn digging at the hash marks. Hazel goes in and pulls the puck away. Centering attempt goes to the crease. That does not leave the zone on the first try. Does on the second. Player takes face off. Greta kicks that out ahead. Nice stretch pass from the Sparks there. Able to gain the zone. From Evelyn behind the goal. Claire in there as well. Puck comes back out to Evelyn. Reese goes up the boards. Sparks poke it back. Aria skating it out. Claire with a nice stick there, slows it down. That's offsides. Shot attempt goes right into Ruby. Ruby pokes it out ahead to Monroe. Monroe gets outskated to the puck. Brooklyn pokes it ahead. Keeps it in at the blue line. Steps up, fires one. Spark gloves it. And we'll fire that down. That is icing. Hazel taking the face off. Puck goes back to Reese. Reese gets it up towards Sierra. Back to Reese. Reese fires one wide of the goal. Rolls off the Sparks stick. Sparks with a 3-on-0. And a great back check from Hazel. Right as the Spark was about to take a shot, Hazel got a stick under there. Sorry, Kyla, not Hazel. Centering attempt from Hazel to Kyla. Goes behind the goal. Kyla looks to get it to the crease. Sparks pick it up. Sparks coming through the zone with speed. Evelyn cleared that one out. Good effort from the girls there as Sparks had a 3-on-0 developing. Player takes face off. That's offsides. Player with the puck off the face-off. looking for some open ice, taking it behind the goal. Brooklyn on the near wall. Pokes it ahead to Greta. Brooklyn gains the zone. Brooklyn looks to center. Nothing but Sparks there. Puck comes up to Aria. Greta pulls it in. We'll get a line change. Ruby coming off the bench, pokes that away. Ayla gets it deeper. Ayla in the corner, centers it. Pushed back into play just outside of Monroe's reach. That will be icing. .234 left in the second. Ruby takes the face off, wins it to Reese at the slot. Reese fires one, shoots it wide. Ruby tries to get it back to the slot for Reese. Reese gets it up to Ayla. Ayla gets it pulled away from her. Ayla with the puck at the dot. Can't get it to the goal. Ruby with a great cross-ice pass. Monroe not able to get a lot on that shot attempt. Centering attempt goes through the slot to the near wall. Sierra pokes that away from the Sparks. Ruby kicks it up to the corner. Coming off the bench, Kyla picks it up, gets it deep to Sierra. Sierra getting it pulled away from her. Sparks dump it in. Reese gets to it. Reese coming up ice. Evelyn able to get that through traffic into the zone. Sparks clear it up and out. 2-on-1 developing. Reese gets to it first. Loses it off the end boards. Reese goes up the wall, but not out. Shot, Sienna with a save. 35 left in the second, score 0-0. Need some espresso on the bench for the third period. Sparks win that to the high slot, get a shot. Sienna with the first save, second save. Another attempt kind of went off the post or maybe a stick. Brooklyn skating it up. Brooklyn clears it out, pokes it out ahead. She gets tripped up, no call. Just pinched on the boards. Sparks coming the other way. Brooklyn. Oof, right at the buzzer. That one was on goal. Siena had it the whole time. 2 periods done. Score still 0-0. Girls not connecting the passes as much this game as they were in the first couple. Need to get some good puck movement here in the third. Aria, Claire, Greta, Reese, and Addie starting off the third period. Puck goes over to Greta on the far side. Smacked away by the Sparks. Cleared back out to Reese. Ooh, Reese loses it off her stick. Sparks able to dump it in. Claire picks it up, takes it around the back. Addie at the hash marks goes high off the glass. That's offsides. Ayla unable to clear it out there. Sparks fire one on goal. Siena will brush that off to the back wall. Evelyn picks it up. Evelyn clears that out. Sparks collect it. Try to take it back in. Ruby pokes it away. Sparks flip that one over, everybody. Evelyn clears that out. Sparks cycling it in again. Here comes Brooklyn up ice. Brooklyn with a little bit of space, a little bit of speed. Oh, we are offsides. Sparks powering through there. Gain the zone. Fire one. Oh. Sparks pick the top corner right over Siena's shoulder. Minutes left in the third. We've got the first tally on the board, and it's for the Sparks. Offsides. Addy hard off the boards, that'll clear the zone. Sparks flip one to Sienna. Sienna brushes that off. Gets poked back to her and she'll cover it. Ruby takes face off, wins it back to Monroe. Monroe going around the far wall. Keeps it moving up ice, clears it out. Pokes it up ahead. Here comes Ayla. Ayla gains the zone. Reese dumps it behind the goal. Ayla picks it up. Puck still in play. Brooklyn tries to get it through the Spark there, but the Spark fell on it. Ruby gets that out ahead. Ruby with a shot. Oh, bar down. Oh my God. Oh, the refs are talking about it. That hit bar. That went bar and straight down and then was sitting underneath the goalie. And they're calling it no goal. Oh, that's a bummer. Ruby wins the faceoff, gets it to Reese. Reese fires one right into her body. Ruby picks it up again, hits the goalie's pads. Ayla digging for it. Ruby comes up with it. Sparks clogging up the crease up there. That one off the end wall. That one skips over Brooklyn's stick. Nice back check. Girl gets tripped up. Slow to get up. There's an injured Spark. She's up. Ayla looks to center. Ruby going for a change. Kyla's got in the neutral zone. That will be icing. Fired it in just before the red line. 7:54 left in the third. 1-0. that shot from Ruby. Tad lower and it would have bounced backwards. Addy at the hash marks, goes up the boards. That'll be icing. Face-off's one over to Sierra. Sierra pokes it out of the zone. Sparks take it through the neutral zone and in. Shot from the top of the circle. Sienna kick saves it out to the side. Greta through traffic, gets it out. Sparks get it back right at the line. Addy pushes it ahead. Puck slowly rolling towards the goal. Sparks pick it up first. That's offsides. .648 left in the third. Kyla, Ayla, and Ruby. Change the lines a little bit. That one goes through Brooklyn into the zone. Sparks have it, center it. Brooklyn with a nice read, pokes that out to the blue line. Kyla gets that ahead to Ruby. Ruby sticks with it. Kyla comes up with it at the hash marks. It's around with near wall for Ayla. Spark gets to the first, trips up, and Brooklyn dumps it to the corner. Kyla up to, just out ahead of Ayla's stick. Ruby with a nice stick there. Sienna will play that out to Brooklyn. Sparks dump that in. Reese collects it. Reese taking it through the zone. Poking it ahead. Does not get it past the Sparks. Sparks coming the other way, 2-on-1. Brooklyn angles out. Spark looks to fire towards the crease. Gets deflected up and out of play. Here comes Sierra. Let's go, Sierra! Sierra just wide. Sierra. Great opportunity there. 5 minutes left. Sparks coming down ice. That's gonna be icing. Clear at the dot. Reese skating up to the puck at the hash marks. Can't clear it. Addy gets it at the dot. Sienna kicks that out to Claire on the near side. Here comes Claire. Re-skates it in, gets it pushed away. Pushed away. Gets it across the line, but not for long. That will be icing. .346 left in the third. Got to get one here if we're going to have a chance for the next game. Ruby wins it back to Avery at the point. Avery tries to fire it. Makes it to the goal, but gets brushed off to the side. Ruby sticking with it. Ruby takes the top of the crease. Oh, shoots it off the crossbar, maybe. That will be icing. 3:05 left in the period. Sparks win that face off. Brooklyn swats it away. Reese keeps it in, gets it up to Ayla. Ayla. Brooklyn at the blue line. That one comes out. Reese skating back to it. Reese unable to clear it out past the Sparks. Sparks shoots. Sienna with a save. Sierra floating high. Got to get it out of the zone to her. I got two sticking with her. Offsides. Sierra with a nice scoop there. 1:40 left in the third. Avery off the boards. Again, up to the red line. Bit of back and forth. This one gets up to Kyla at the red line. Kyla taking it in. And Ayla offsides. All right, we've called the timeout. 1:27 left. See if they keep Sienna in goal. Looks like Siena's heading to the bench. Brooklyn, Reese, Avery, Claire, Kyla, and Ayla. No, wait, sorry. Brooklyn, Claire, Reese, Ayla, Ruby. Time's burn off the clock. We've got the empty net. Girls digging for it on the boards. Comes out to Ruby. Ruby loses it to Kyla. Kyla gets it in. Puck goes around the boards to the far side. Claire looks to center. Reese gets it deeper to Ruby. Ruby looks to center. That one gets pushed out by the Sparks. Brooklyn skates back to it. Got to gain the zone quick. Brooklyn gets it up ice. Ruby trying to kick it through. 20 seconds left. Puck comes out. 15 seconds left. Reese has it. Reese goes up the boards. Reese keeps it in. Reese steps up. Reese shoots. Shoots it wide. 2 seconds left. That'll be the end. There. 20 seconds after the whistle, firing one in the empty net. Gotta love shitty sportsmanship. Well, the girls played hard. They weren't really connecting the passes like they were the first 3 games of the weekend. I think that means we are done. We shall see. Still a good first weekend of hockey. The girls played well, and between Siena and the back checking, only 1 goal in regulation. The last one? Oh. We'll look for it. It's an awesome team. If we don't make it to the championship game, they still played hard, and we've got another weekend ahead.